Oh, yeah, I know. I know you don't mean that. That would tickle. That would certainly tickle. Favorite books? Well, I'd have to say that I'm enjoying the one that I'm reading right now. But I read the book about the band. There's a band called The Band, and they wrote a book about their experience. It's called This Wheel's on Fire. It's pretty good. It's worth a read. I have to say I enjoyed that one thoroughly. Oh wow. That would be a lot of people to fit. Not sure if there's room. The Call of the Wild? No, I can't say I have. Can't say that I have. Beyond the classics? You mean like a newer song? Well, I don't know. I'd have to say that my friend group is split about 50-50 as far as the gender thing goes. I've got plenty of friends who are gals and plenty of friends who are guys, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job of balancing it out. Wait. Yeah, sure. We churn butter all the time. Right here in my Amish village. Hmm. Any what? I don't know what that says. Yeah, it was the last waltz, and it was pretty of an epic show, I'd have to say. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of guys on here, but that's fine. I don't care. I can talk to just about anybody, assuming I can understand them. Mhm. Oh yeah, in the theaters, huh? I don't know. I don't really think about the kids, whether they're youth in Asia or youth in Africa or they're youth in America. I don't particularly think too often on that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But I give plenty to the youth auxiliary, all of that kind of stuff. They come knocking around for donations and so on the like. Write them a check for $10, $15. Ooh wee. Hmm. Should I eat something? I've already made it this far. I mean, what's the point by now of eating anything? Hmm. What would I eat? Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. That's right. Those scrambled eggs and the corned beef hash. Let's go do that, actually. How are we on battery life? Oh, we'll be fine. Oh, it's going splendidly, Mr. Wizard. How's it going with you? Did you just get back? Quite honestly, I'm more partial to analytics, but philosophy is still philosophy, so you have to understand it does have its limitations. It's just pontificating for the sake of pontificating. But you're looking at a professional pontificator right here, so not that I'm reluctant or anything. I hope that answers your question. But I'm more of a fan of analytics because we're trying to get to a conclusion. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about these Eastern religions. I'm not a hippie. That kind of stuff is for the Beatles and wavy gravy. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. I hope I get one of those eggs with 2 yolks on the inside. Do you ever have that happen to you? Oh, you guys can't even see, can you? Yeah. What's going on? I know, right? Finally some food. I'm indulging my interests, so... Well, I don't know. One wouldn't want to be completely analytical. Reductionist. I suppose. That kind of stuff has its place, one must understand. But like I said, philosophy is still philosophy. And it's a lot of thinking. Okay, well, the pan's heating up. Okay, let's have some fun. Reductionist. That's funny. I'm wondering if I should have done 3 eggs. Oh well. Oh my god, it is a double yolked egg. You're not gonna believe it. I have to show it to you, otherwise you won't believe. Look. See? It had 2 yolks. Who called it, huh? Who called it? My name's Clara. Clairvoyant at your service. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I even surprise myself. After all these years. A few tricks up my sleeve. What does that smell? It smells like something's burning. Must be see something on the pan. I would bring you guys over there, but you know, this kind of requires a lot of focus, so you understand, do you not? Oh, there it is. Okay. Just a little. Don't need too terribly much. And boom. There we go. Some of the good stuff. We don't have toast, otherwise I would make some toast. Right? I mean, if we don't have any bread, otherwise I would make toast. We only have these little hoagie rolls, and I don't think that'll be appropriate for what I'm doing, but maybe it would be. Who knows? Maybe that's a good idea. Best darn dog food, I mean corned beef hash you'll ever have. Looks like dog food. It's pretty good though. See, this is the fancy stuff, and then there's the spam. Let's see, what can I do to add more to this? I don't think there's anything else I can add, so. Oh well. I'll probably have some of that for tomorrow's breakfast. And then, of course, I'm going to chase it with some juice. Probably should have some cranberry juice. It's been a while. And a glass of milk, too. I probably don't drink enough milk, but I try. Alright, let me go set the table. Well, actually, here. It'd be rude of me to set it for myself. You can be seated at the table, and then I will come and join you. How does that sound? I'll sit here for a change. You can sit there, and I'll be right back with the food. Probably needs just a little bit more pepper. There we go. Okay. Breakfast. Well, glad to be back. Hope I wasn't away too terribly long. Okay. So what's new, everybody? As to be expected. Yeah. That's why we don't get any sunlight over here. Because we're underground. Oh, for both of you? For both of us? You didn't actually spew, did you? Mm-hmm. Didn't you see me use the pepper and what's that stuff called? The red stuff. Not paprika. Goodness golly. Chili pepper. Bands who? Yeah, apparently I get mostly guys in my chat. It's fine with me. It just makes it feel more like the public house. They're a bunch of good guys. Yep. Chili pepper. Yeah. I've got to be tolerant. Gotta respect the freak community. Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. That's a mild comment. That's pretty mild. I do what I can. Much obliged. Yeah, we're the self-governing body of the chat. Manage the house and smoke loud. Oh, I mostly keep to myself. Oh, there you go. I was wondering where you were. No, it's not eggnog, dear. Boy, this is mighty good. For just something simple. Probably, yeah. Probably could have cooked it a bit more, but I didn't want the eggs to be cold. Pleasure of the saints. Wow. To attain such lofty heights as the saints themselves. Heavens. Every time something goes wrong, that's when. Well, my father's had eggs and milk every morning for 70 years, so. And I've done much the same. On my farm? Yeah. Yeah, totally. On my farm. What an idea. Yeah, sure. A lady of the land. Oh, goodness. Are you serious about the horse question? Oh, that's good. That was good. Not many people work that joke the way you did. I'm sorry, I can't stop horsing around. I keep trying, but I keep getting a nay. Oh, God, you guys. You guys are too much fun to play with. Horse. I'm trying to eat, please, for the love of God. Horsing around. I feel faint. You're kidding. Oh, you're a sure kidder. I'm not surprised. That was hilarious. Ugh. It's just the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's so silly. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay. We're good. Work for it, dearie. I want to see you work for it. I don't know. I might have to at some point in time. He's whispering in my ear about you. Something about, I don't know, ramblings of a madman, I suppose. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to eat any bananas in front of you anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, see, there he goes. He likes you. Oh, hey. How are you doing? Good evening. Looking for my streams? Is it because I wasn't on last night and the night before? Good night. Thank you for joining us. Please come back again. You guys, couldn't you have been a little nicer to the fella? He seemed decent. You're finally a gentleman. I'm trying to eat. Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious. It's okay. I'm not trying to make them become not creeps. It's more of, I don't care. You know, a remark is simply that and nothing more. It's just an opinion. Everyone's got one. Like me or hate me, all of it's good to me. Oh, this? Yeah. They haven't been ruined yet by housework, so enjoy them while they last. Yeah, it's part of the satanic ritual. I forgot to bring some last seance, so I'm making up for lost time. No, I've never read a self help book. I watched a lot of, I guess, I don't know if they're public service announcements or what, but we have somewhere downstairs, we have a box full of these old reels of how to be polite in public, how to, go on a date, how to make a phone call, how to dress yourself properly for ladies and for gentlemen, how to keep yourself clean, a lot of those kinds of things. I got a bunch of black and white films for the projector, and I used to watch them. And so some of them happen to touch on the topic of being cordial in public, manners, that kind of thing. I guess so. I wish I could find all those old videos so I can show you how neat they are. I don't know where the audio records go. I guess they're all together somewhere in a box, probably in that cabinet downstairs with the train set. You have to put the record on and synchronize it with the film. That's why it does the little countdown thing, so that you can drop the needle when it says 1. That's what it says to do in the pamphlet anyway. I know there's a lot of people out there who grammar is just something that has passed them by, and I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but if I can't understand your linguistics, then I just move on to the next one, I guess. I don't want to eat any more food. That's enough. I'm full. I'm absolutely stuffed. More women like me? Yeah. It's the things that you don't have to do, but you do them anyway. That kind of kindness where there's no obligation. That's the most meaningful. Some people go through life doing the bare minimum. Other people are absolute saints, and I think maybe I lie somewhere in the middle. Interested in collaborating? When do you want to do something like that? I don't really know what I could potentially offer anybody. My biggest vice is clearly coffee. I drink it far too much, to excess. I mean, for somebody of my body mass index, I should probably be taking it a lot easier. Yeah, host a movie night with a projector. If I can find those films and those records, then we'll have a great movie night. You'll love it. There's a minute stop in the middle of the film where you have to flip the record. So it gives you 1 minute to flip the record and then another countdown. It's really funny. My presence is enough? I mean, what do you want me for? Comedic relief or just a pretty piece of furniture? Make a man really happy someday. I sure hope so. I sure hope I can be the best housewife that I can be. That's at the bare minimum what I want. If all I do is raise children and maintain a respectful and clean household for my husband and children, then I'd say that I can die happy. Maybe it's not the noblest cause in the world, but it's certainly fulfilling, and it would be something I would enjoy every minute of, even the diaper changing parts. Stay for the music and wisdom. Yeah, how about that music, huh? We still haven't been playing any. We're just sitting in here, and I've still got my apron on. I guess I'll finish my milk. Ha! I wouldn't marry a guy who wears diapers. No, I meant our children. Oh my goodness, no. Oh heavens, no. I'm not prejudiced, but I'm gonna have to draw the line someplace. Oh goodness. Oh, that's better. Much better. You think I'm pretty? I think I do okay. I don't add any makeup or anything. So. The pool room after dinner? I don't know. I might retire to my quarters for my beauty rest. Read myself to sleep. You know, how I want to slip into something silk and just doze off luxuriously. But I might join you guys down there for some billiards. I'll show you how a lady plays pool. Yeah, well, what shortcomings I might have in the looks department, I can certainly make up for the fun and games. Keep you entertained. Oh, yeah. I have darts, you know. We used to have this air hockey thing. I didn't like it very much. Don't worry. Nobody can make me think otherwise. I'm the proudest and most self-confident I've ever been in my life. Couldn't be happier. You forgot to charge your phone. That's hilarious. You didn't miss anything. I made breakfast. At 10, what is it, 10:40 something? Yeah. Yeah, it is a scarce resource nowadays. You've said a mouthful. You really said a mouthful. And you wound up complimenting me too, so. The way I was raised was very lo-fi. You know, there was plenty of television, but it was always, I was always steered towards educational programming, and reading was really stuff that my mother started me on before the TV, so I was no stranger to getting lost in a book. Whether it was a science book, a picture book, storybook on tape, or later on more complicated things like those Goosebumps books. You know, you gotta start early with anything. I was encouraged to watch Mr. Rogers. I was put in front of PBS all the time. The public broadcasting station is made possible by a generous grant from the such and such foundation and viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, plenty of PBS. I saw it all. Eureka's Castle. I even remember when that Teletubbies came around. I thought to myself, what on earth? This isn't gonna last. Boy, was I wrong. What country? Why, the good old United States of America, of course. Proud and true. Ah, memories, yes. Fraggle Rock and all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure they also played the Smurfs. Somebody did. I watched plenty of Smurfs in Garfield, too. It shivers you to the bone. Why? Because of the implications of stuff like that, especially widespread amongst society, which is a unspoken agreement that you won't hurt me and I won't hurt you. Yeah, respect is integral. I might even go so far as to say a keystone of society. Because general goodwill comes from a respect for other people and living things and their feelings, their experiences, all of that stuff. To me, it's the most natural and obvious thing, but that's how I was raised, so that's just me, I guess. Yeah, I miss the feeling of watching Saturday morning cartoons. I just get the feeling like if I were to go back and do it now, it just wouldn't quite be the same. Gotta do it when you're a kid. Yeah, I'm Italian, all right. What did I say that made you think I wasn't? I would have to agree. I grew up watching things like Tom and Jerry and Popeye and, Pepe Le Pew and let's see, the Pink Panther, all that kind of stuff. I love it. Absolutely love it. Golden cartoons. Timeless, I would say. Oh, are they? Yes, so I hear. Causing quite a stir. Ooh, Ren and Stimpy. Very underrated show. Great soundtrack, too. I remember the salve salesman. Well, hi there, friend. You look like a kind of guy who could use a can of salve. How did George Washington fit into his party dress? Salve! Oh gosh, yeah, I mean, this is my attitude, Life is good. Life is too short to not have fun. Live, laugh, love, all that kind of stuff. Dessert? I don't think we have any sweets. It's been a long time since I've had sweets. I had a Coca-Cola the other day. It was just the swellest thing. Nice hot weather. I needed something to quench my thirst, so I stopped at a filling station and I looked about and I found myself a nice Coca-Cola. They didn't have any bottle openers at the station, so I just went outside to some of those little poles they have in front of the building and I just went, you do that little thing where you put the bottle cap on top of something with an edge and you just go, and it comes off. No, I don't own any signs that have any positive messages on it because I don't need to be reminded. At times. What times does it do that? Ah, you're a Dr. Pepper man? Could you drink yourself about 15 Dr. Peppers? Yeah, it did happen to say that it was Hincho in Mexico. So I was kind of surprised by that, but delicious nonetheless. Just the way I remember. It's good to see some things don't change. It had a bottle opener? That's pretty cool. I suppose if I had a nice little flat piece of metal, I could do something like that. But usually somebody has a church key on them. I used to date a guy who had one on his keychain, so the only place they make glass Coke bottles now. Well, that's what caught my eye, is that it was in the glass bottle, and I thought to myself, now there's a trip down memory road. Let me go for it. I think I'm feeling nostalgic. So it's been 15 years since I've had a Coca-Cola. It was quite nice. Yes, we get disgruntled customers from time to time. It's nothing we're new to around here. These things they sort themselves out often enough. Was there a diner at the pumping station? No, unfortunately, it wasn't one of those places, but there was a nice little, was it A&W root beer place that was doing the very same thing right across the street. And I really thought about going over there, but I figured one soda is plenty sugar for the day. I will be going over there soon, though. A Diet Coke? Why would you bother? Just drink Tab. That's what I used to do. A cheeky dash of gin? Well, sure, we can go for milkshakes, and then after that, when the sun gets low, we can head on down to the drive-in movies nice and early, so we'll get a good spot. Hopefully, those bozos behind us don't turn on their headlights again. Nothing ruins the experience like someone who turns on their headlights on accident. Oh well. It has natural sugar. Well, that's a good idea. I think that natural sugar is probably a safe bet. If you're gonna get fat on anything, might as well get fat on something that's natural. When you get sad or depressed? Huh? No, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if you can get Tab. I haven't tried in, well, another 15 years. I stopped drinking Tab when I was a teenager. I really kind of went to the extreme health direction. And I cut out all that kind of stuff. I haven't really looked in a while. I haven't looked for Tab and I haven't looked for Ovaltine in a long time, but I made a note to pick some up at the grocery store next time. I'm pretty sure it's over by the coffee aisle. At least it used to be. They don't understand how naturally beautiful they are without makeup at all. I've been going natural since high school. I dabbled a little bit. Sometimes I'll put on like a little lipstick or maybe some mascara. Other than that, I don't feel like I need too terribly much, and I'd just as easily go without anything. Yeah, I've seen plenty of girls who were very beautiful, and they've gone and pockmarked their face by wearing cheap makeup compulsively and not exfoliating properly. So, out to prom in high school? Well, yeah. Yeah, I was. God, he's a cute guy. His name was Alvy or Artie or something like that. He was a cutie. Coiffed hair, baby face, freckles on his cheeks and nose, big blue eyes. 3 hours getting ready. Most I would take is about an hour or so, usually less. I usually plan my outfit a day in advance, an old habit my mother raised me with. Oh, you don't wear lipstick anymore? It's overrated. Maybe for fancy occasions, but I don't think I need to wear lipstick all day long. I think the pearls and the fine dresses and shoes are just about enough. It would just be my luck to go and do a good job on my makeup and then wipe my face and get it all over my new dress or something. A Natalie? It's a cute name. Natalie. My exfoliation method? Well, I use, I guess, a very mild facial cleanser. If that. I usually have a habit of splashing some water on my face at the beginning and the end of the day. Right before or after I brush my teeth. It's part of that routine. I bathe just about every single day, with very little exception, unless I oversleep. A lip gloss is new. Yeah, well, here in my family, I was told it was red lipstick and red fingernails. But not bright red, like more of a tomatoey red almost. A single smoky eye. That's cute. Just to throw something on and run out the door, no planning needed. Easy for you to say. No, mascara, not eyeliner. If I put on eyeliner, I'm gonna look like some kind of a gothic chick. And that's not the direction I want to take my fashion in. No hate to those people, but I just don't think it would look too good on me. Let me clean up this mess. Here, I'll take you with me. Super full. I'm about to turn on the disposal, so hang on. There we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, they run this? No, they didn't run it. Did they run it? Holy cow, they ran the dishwasher with it half full? What are they on? Alright. Never mind. Just makes my job a little bit easier. In the kitchen of tomorrow. Just the touch of a button. I need to redo my hairpin. It's coming out of place. Alright, I'll be right with you and then we'll head right back to the room. Mio promesso. I promise. There we go. Good enough. My parents are probably so proud of me. What makes you say that? Yeah, we've got running water. You think I run to an outhouse? Ha! Heavens no, not in these clothes. Well, hello yourself. Haven't you been here? Or did you just get back from someplace? Yeah, I'll break mirrors in my fit of rage. Just the, routine tantrums I throw when I don't get my way. Just gonna brush my hair real quickly, and then we will cue up the next record. Which, if I remember correctly, is Tommy Dorsey. Okay. Here we are. We are here. And Lolita has stolen my seat, you little devil. Oh, I would love to have Count Basie on vinyl. Jumping at the Woodside. Never heard that album. Alright. Stay there. Oh yes. Where's my little... There it is. Oh baby. Oh. Nothing like having a little food in my belly. Comfortable chair to sit in and some music on the radio. I think I'd like to smoke my stuff in casual comfort. Look at this. Look who has stolen my spot. Ha ha ha! Yeah, meow. She's a cutie. You're gonna have to move, Miss Lowe. Miss Lowe. Come here, kitty. Oh, pretty Lowe. Pretty Lowe. Oh, look at you. You're so cute when you have that face. Come here. Aww. This is the current situation. It's a moment. It's a moment. Look at that face. I love her so much. Oh, Miss Mouth. Good Louisa. Good love. Oh. She's purring so much. Good kid. Well, this kid. She gives me little kisses. Okay. Time to get down, she says. Tell you what, Lolita, I'll put you by the heater and I'll turn it on for you. How's that? Let me make it up to you. Okay. She's done with me now, so I have set her free. Hello. Like Jackie Gleason, what the heck does that even mean? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, count your ABCs backwards. That makes a lot of sense. You want me to slam revolving doors too and divide by 0 while I'm at it? Yeah. I used to go cross-eyed just to entertain people at school. Now I guess it keeps happening. Half my records were just family heirlooms, and the other half are the ones that I accumulated over the years. Most of the jazz is mine. Yeah. And of course, a bunch of classic rock in there too. I don't remember my words per minute. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've clocked myself. I'm okay. I'm not particularly fast or slow. No, I can't do the chameleon eyes. I'm sorry. I'm not that talented. I think that going cross-eyed is probably my strangest talent. I'm pretty good at it too. Like some people can go kind of cross-eyed. I can go really cross-eyed. And I used to do it to get laughs when I was a kid. Oh yeah, as per usual, huh? Yeah. I'm afraid, darling, that our nightly engagements are becoming a bit routine, if you know what I mean. Perhaps we should shake some things up. I heard about something fancy called a swingers club. I don't know what it is, but maybe we should give it a try, eh? You know, the Joneses across the street, they're into it, so, you know, if they're into it, it's got to be something good. I don't know. I caught some flack when I was a kid, but I don't feel like I was bullied any particularly more than anyone else. Some of my friends were bullied too. That's just how it goes. There's always a bigger fish. Yeah, or I'll just give them crabgrass. What does the cat have to say? Rita, kitten. She's like, no, I don't want to give you love. I'm drinking out of a almost empty glass. Okay, Lo. Bottoms up. No. My wedgies were pre-atomic age. They were thermonuclear. No, just kidding. No, heavens no, I wore dresses all the time. It would have been impossible. He was pre-atomic age. Oh gosh, yeah. After Roswell, no wedgies were the same. It's the atomic age, and you know what that means. What? What does it mean? Atomic wedgie! I can just see it. No! Oh, God. I'm getting overheated in here. I'm gonna have to open the window. I'm sorry. This is too much. Yeah, it's window open time. There we go. Pardon my horseplay. I had to get the window open. That's the only way. Drink some wine. You know, I was this close. I don't think it's a good idea. I have work tomorrow. We'll save it. How about that? I can do what I can. I do have long sleeves. Yes, I do. It was kind of cold today, and now I'm all warmed up from that delicious food. And of course, the endless laughter you guys keep supplying me with. What? Oh yeah? You like that too, do you? I know. It's because they're not trying to have a conversation, that's why. It's one-sided. It's for their benefit only. Oh gosh, my poor neck. I guess I have, yeah. Yes, I have. That's just how I stream, baby. Cheers yourself, mate. Sweet dreams, dear. It was a pleasure to have you tonight. What? Oh yeah, I love kitty cats. Pets are just very therapeutic, I feel. I like having pets. As long as you do right in the beginning and raise them properly. Otherwise, they'll be quite the opposite. What do I do for work? The Majesty. Well, I work at a custom cabinetry and furniture shop. I'm kind of second in command in the design team, and I'm also part of quality control. It's fun. It's a living. $20 an hour is not bad. Oh, yes, I do. This is my 3rd year we're starting on. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know me. Just hanging around the ghetto. Just getting a hold of my pills. I can't wait for my government check to roll in so I can just buy more pills. Over the counter? I don't know. Where does one get pills? I don't get it. You have some what? Oh, goodness gracious. The last thing I want to do in my spare time is mess with cabinets. But, I mean, you know, a paying gig's a paying gig. I could be persuaded. I might just let my hair down. It doesn't want to stay up anyway. Besides, it's almost midnight. I do not want pills. I dislike them greatly. I avoid taking them at all costs, and I have since I was a child. They're awful. You what? Oh yeah, you'll persuade me? It could be done. Yeah, it's definitely not what it once was. Things go in cycles. Somehow this business keeps staying and keeps sticking around, so I'm sure we'll be around for another decade or so. You've got to take pills every day? Well, that's a tough pill to swallow. um, I don't like it. What can I say? That's my honest opinion. I dislike taking pills. Oh, that kind of stuff? It's a blood thinner. It's for the old ticker. Keeps me healthy and all that stuff. Hmm. What is it? It seems like I was on what? I don't know what that is. I'm not on anything. This is the only thing I do other than coffee. I don't know. I'm sorry. My life is just not that interesting. I'm not a TV show. This isn't constant drama. It's not like the story gets darker or anything. This is it. This is it. If you find that boring, I'm so sorry. But here at the Nicole Show, we don't manufacture drama, so I don't think we can quite measure up to some of the other television shows. I'm sorry. If you want manufactured drama, watch some of the daytime television. Watch Total Home Makeover or The Bachelor. If you want stuff where it's like, okay, we're gonna need you guys to really get into it, so when he says this to you, I want to see a big reaction from you, okay? Wow me, alright? And we're live. 3, 2. I don't have any deep dark secrets. Temptation Island. Yeah, it sounds like more of the same. I guess so. I must be doing something right. Let's flip the record, shall we? I would really like to do so. Too cool. Sure. Yeah, it's always vinyl time around here. Unless I run out of vinyl to play. I know, right? People are just dying. They're grasping for straws, trying to find some kind of other, a twist to the story, but there's nothing. I'm sorry, there's nothing. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. You have to explain what that is first. What is it? What's it do? You guys want to teach me about drugs? You seem pretty knowledgeable. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of, yoga pants wearing, Starbucks cup drinking people out there who need your kind of humor. So why waste it on me? I don't even appreciate it half the time. You know, those people, they've got to get theirs too. And it might as well be you fellas. Wasting your time on me. From time to time, yeah. Hold on. Hang on, Lolita. You're pulling me in 15 different directions, Miss Kitten. So, here we go. And now we'll address your situation, Miss Kitten. Hello. Alrighty. Okay. Sitting down for good. I'm so sorry. I've been like up and down, up and down. What about getting wealthy? Ha! That's funny. Yoga pants? Yeah, well, I'm really skinny and have long legs, I'm sure. But outside of a ballet, I don't know if I would go around and stuff like that. No, we don't usually do mods here so far. I have an auto mod, but I don't know, you really have to be pushing the limits to get kicked out. Otherwise, I'd be doing nothing but banning people, and that's no fun. I didn't come here to do that. There are no mods here. I can't speak for the group, but I know I'm doing quite fine. I'm glad you like the tunes. This is usually what we play around here, so I surely hope that's your thing. I wouldn't say they're welcome, but you know, if you're funny about it and you've got tact, you can stay. But you know, if you're just gonna, I guess, spam the chat, then we'll be waving a finger at you quite firmly. Write a strongly worded letter. Dear sir, it has come to our attention that you've been very uncouth, and we cannot tolerate this kind of behavior. If you persist, please let it be known. You're funny most of the time. Trust me, I wouldn't keep you around if I didn't like something about you. You're alright by my book. Just, you know what right and wrong is. You don't need me to tell you. Hit the hot button. Which hot button? There's so many. It's a control switch of hot buttons. I have my choice. Oh, do I go for this issue? Do I go for this issue? It's a good thing I'm a nice person. That's what we're here for. I merely want to present. I'll let you guys sort it out in the chat. Seem fair, right? Meet me halfway. Starch? Scotch guard? I don't know. Lavender? There's a bunch of things that get used around here. Sometimes I'll lay down my clothes on the chair to starch the collars and things, so... Starch, Scotch guard, and lavender. But that's the thing, I don't want to. That stuff's for kids. You won't get your want that way. I remember the scratch and sniff books. I always thought that was kind of weird. Looking back, I'm thinking, those little particles I'm smelling, they couldn't possibly be harmful, could they? Leave it to me to overthink this. Yeah, both true. I love sushi, and I love being a pacifist. I really can't help it because I can't stomach violence. Plus, I'm too weak to hurt anybody. I'm no threat to anyone. Twirl? Oh, you want me to get up and do a little spin for you? I'll do it if that's what you want. It doesn't bother me a bit. It's pretty difficult to upset me. I mean, I just got T-boned the other day. You know, I could have been seriously injured or worse. The car is totaled. And I didn't even raise my voice at the guy. I checked to see if he was okay, and then I patted him on the back and said, "It's gonna be alright, hun." That was my reaction to being T-boned, so I suppose you'd have to really work at it. What? It'll twirl up? I don't think so. It's not that flowy. You'll be gentle, so long as you're gentle. Yeah, I'm okay. No big deal. Just a little bruise on my left knee. Nothing else. I'll be fine in a couple days. It's already starting to go away, so... Oh, thank goodness not in the Oldsmobile. Thank goodness. No. In the wagon. I guess it bumped the steering column when I was jostled about. He spun me around. A 180. Well, if he had hit the side where I was sitting rather than the door behind me, I don't know. Could fracture something. I've never broken a bone, knock on wood, so... Yeah, no, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. It's the car I'm worried about. The car is the one that's not going to be fine. We're going to have to dig a shallow grave for the poor thing. I can't show you my bruised knee. I'm wearing stockings. Of course. Yeah, no, I love the viewer count. It's awesome. It's very generous to me. Thank you for calling it out, though. I can't take a look until after I'm done. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a bath stream when I can remodel the bathroom. I really want a jacuzzi tub, and I don't have one. And I don't want you guys to laugh at my 1950s bathtub. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Everything will be okay. It's not my fault. Thank goodness. I didn't do anything wrong. So their insurance will hopefully take care of it. It's just, we don't need this. I was gonna wash the car. I had it on my list of household tasks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would like to lay in the tub and relax. Probably do that tomorrow after work. Oh, you know, just more of the usual. Same old stuff. The healthy kind of cigarettes. I wouldn't say afraid unless you're overly sensitive. Maybe some people, but not this gal. I became a very avid bicyclist after having a devastating accident that permanently disfigured my tooth. So I'd have to say I'm not the kind of person to get dissuaded too easily. I'm very determined if I have my mind set on something. So I got back on that bike and I rode it and rode it. I'm gonna get back in that car and I'm gonna drive it. I'll probably get hit again one of these days and it's not gonna be nice, but what am I gonna do? Worry? You afraid to take another left again? Oh, that barometer's swell. I'm almost 100% convinced that it works fine. Oh yes, I'm quite proud of it. In my trunk. 10 miles? That's pretty good. That is pretty good for a daily routine. If you can stick to that, you live a long, healthy life. Take it from me, I've been a bicyclist my entire life. The last 4 years is the longest I've ever gone without being a daily rider. But I'm gonna live stream me changing an inner tube on my... I guess you guys will like my bike too. How's your knee respond to the biking? I suppose it hasn't slowed you down, huh? Doesn't sound like anything's slowing you down. I hurt my knees jogging, so biking and walking on mostly level surfaces is pretty much where I need to stay. But I don't always do what I'm supposed to. I'll go for walks on the nature trails because I'm addicted to that thick smell of nature when you're deep in the woods and you can't hear or see any more signs or sounds of civilization. That's nice. Getting as far away from it all as I can for a few hours. That's nice. Sometimes see birds. Sometimes see deer. I saw a beaver one time. A coyote. That was absolutely terrifying. Just a general soreness. Yeah, mine gets kind of sore too sometimes. If I walk on uneven ground for hours and hours and hours, it really starts complaining. And if I were to persist, I'm sure I would start to limp a little bit. So I try not to strain it. And in the process, I've lost a lot of muscle mass. Haven't gained any weight, thank goodness, but I used to be very toned and fit. Not anymore. I get comments on my arms though sometimes. I guess I'm doing okay there, but elsewhere everything's gone. Well, that's I suppose, the kind of thrill of being in the woods. You're in a different world where the rules change. You know, you're not top predator in there. My old-timey music? Well, thank you, sweetie. There's a lot more coming. Oh, I was wondering why I heard like a note being played, and it's the wind chimes from the backyard. I forgot I opened the window. Oh yeah, no, I'm very well aware of being alone in the woods being dangerous, especially for girls my size and the way I look. Very well aware of it. But I still do it. Maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm brave. But nothing's gonna come between me and something that special. So be it. Besides, if anything terrible happens and I survive, I'm gonna make so many royalties from the well-worded book I'm gonna write. Oh my goodness. You could see it now. Finally, my linguistic skills are coming in handy. I'll use them to write the book about my awful but harrowing experience of how I narrowly escaped a life-or-death situation. Ah, the world does love a good drama. Hey, a good story's a good story. Who am I to discriminate? Here, let's play this. I don't think anyone remembers Jerome Kern anymore, but, you know. He did Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. You like the outfit? Thanks, sweetie. Thank you. I like it too. It's very similar to a red and black one that I have. The little jumper dress, whatever you call it. Team up for forest trip. I never heard of that. That's a good idea to do the whole team up thing. Plus, it'd be a nice way to meet people. Maybe make a friend or two. I like social things like that. I briefly was part of a book club. Not all of it. When I'm done growing my hair down to my waist, then I'll go back to like shoulder length again. Maybe it bangs like Betty Page. It's not a clock. It's a barometer. It measures barometric pressure so that you can, with some accuracy, predict whether or not it might rain. It's more of a likelihood rather than a guarantee. You want a guarantee, look at Doppler. That thing certainly changed the game. Yes, barometer is definitely another word for clock. It's Latin, as most things are, and it's underappreciated in this time. Very astute of you, sir. You must be a learned man. No, it's made in Germany. West Germany. They're the ones who seem to be knocking it out of the park lately, so. That's from West Germany. My lighter's from West Germany. The star clock above my bed, and a couple other things too. The Luger. Certain things. Oh yes, quite much. Quite much. It's the healthiest cigarette on the market. 9 out of 10 doctors smoke a Camel. But if you want bold, robust, toasted flavor, I reach for a Lucky or a Viceroy. Maybe even Victory cigarettes. Because we got to win the war. Oh, yeah. Reality TV. You done learned all you need to be learned? Yeah, well, boy, let me take you by the ear and learn you just one more thing. One solid thing. Then you can call it quits. Oh, jeez. Sure. Let me go get it off of the hope chest over here. You happen to catch me when I'm a bit empty. You know, I do need to have someone go run out and get me some more. But this be she. As you can see, probably rolled gold. 24 karat or so it says in here. See? She's as dry as a bone. It goes with the lighter, as you can see. See? It was a gift. Maybe I can do what Bugs Bunny does and keep some carrots in there. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't run away from a man coming down the trail. Imagine how that would make him feel if he's just a fine fellow taking a walk. I've met plenty of fine folk on walks. I've never had a problem. Gone alone almost every time. Yeah. No, I'd definitely put on a little act for that. Let me go get it. Oh, the whole thing. The whole thing. Well, it wouldn't be a meeting if there were other people there. If there weren't other people, so... In order for it to be a meet, you wouldn't be alone. Who's rich? Me? No, honey, you got the wrong girl. Nope. Appreciate your emphasis on safety. It's awfully conscientious of you, but I don't know. I've always been a risk taker. Just ask my parents. I venture out onto a log without much fear, and I'm just very sure of myself. Until I have some kind of life-altering traumatic experience that puts me in my place, but until then, oh yes, very sure of myself. What's been going on? Oh, there's no gossip. The lady doesn't gossip. She merely hears things. I don't know. That's a pretty meta question to ask if cats can dogpile. Well, people do it, so. It would be pretty misleading, though, when you tell everyone that there was a dog pile of cats. They'd be like, wait, so are they dogs or are they cats? I don't get it. You like when I do the Valley Girl thing? Me too. It's my favorite kind of evil to make fun of. It's the most fun. Yeah, you know how threatening I am. 5'6", 116 pounds. Better watch out. She's a killer. Oh, highly dangerous. It is indeed my middle name, you know. Nicole Danger Belafonte. Please, just call me Nicole. Goodness, I couldn't do it without you. Good to see you too, Cheeseburger. What's going on? How's your side of the globe going? A-okay? Good weather, I hope. Their head came off? You said that last night, didn't you? Or was it? No, that couldn't have been last night. Ah, goodness. You said that last time. Who says I don't have the nuclear launch codes? Are you kidding me? They're all solid state material. I just need somebody else to turn the key on the other side of the room. And we've got this puppy. But again, I'm a pacifist. What would I want with thermonuclear warfare? Silly stuff. Leave that to the generals. Men in war. Yeah, at very least 4 times. Oh, it's tight, all right. It's tight as can be. I wouldn't say it's too tight. It was the same size as all the other clothes that I buy. The other side? It's a stretchy material. It's supposed to fit like this. Lay off. You want me to be like the rest of the ladies these days and walk around with an oversized Salty Dog Cafe t-shirt and short shorts that you can't even tell I'm wearing? Some indescript Reeboks and unkempt hair? That'd be better for you, more suit your style. Well, hello. Welcome to the chat, my dear. Welcome to the chat. Sancho, I must be saying that correctly. I hope. Welcome to you. I don't know, hon. That's a difficult question. On one hand, you have an obligation to support your friend, but on the other hand, how much can you take? Ask yourself this. Have you done them a justice lately? If you haven't, go support your friend. If you have, feel free to stick around. But it's up to you. I'm not telling you. I'm just hopefully making the decision a little easier for you to make. I do. I love my community. Is darn tootin' right. Even some of you malcontents, I love you. Love your controversy. I wouldn't change a thing. I have the power to, and I refuse to, so obviously I'm telling the truth. You know, I leave things just the way they are. I like us being a self-governing body. I think it's great. You know, it reinforces my faith that people can indeed do so. If they're in the right mindset, if they see fit. Half-naked women are the enemy? Are they? Am I the mayor? Not yet, dearie. But you give me time. When my beauty fades, I'm going to take all of the political power and I'm going to enjoy that just as I enjoyed my once good looks. Decent looks. The judge and jury. I could be. I don't know. I choose to borrow a phrase from a previous viewer, I choose a social experiment of allowing people to know that they're encouraged to govern themselves and be on their best behavior and to demonstrate my tolerance. But there are lines, and when people cross them, they get a few warnings, and if they continue to cross them, then I take that as a written letter, a petition for their dismissal, which pains me to do so. Ask anyone. Oh, you know, once. I'm looking into the past from the future. You can sing your songs. Sweet Chariot. Stuff like that. Nah, I've always been very thin. That's just how I look. Plus, most people are a little overweight. Somebody's got to set a good example. Or else who's gonna buy up all the size zeros? They'll just sit on the racks. Size 0 is ridiculous. It's a size 26 to 25 waist. Just call it a size 25. This whole psychological thing with the sizing, I feel like it's far too outdated. And it must be if it's coming from me. What's a good example? What did I say? I'd like to drink water. Gatorade's a bunch of added sugar and food coloring, and I don't think that's necessary. But I'll take it if there's nothing else. Don't get me wrong, I'm no snob, I'm no prude. A hot day? You got nothing but cold Gatorade? Let me at it. Do you have the clear one? I always liked the clear one. You were a size 32 pants? Yeah. Nice. Did I say 32? I could have sworn I said 23. Either way. Of what? I don't know who or what that is. I'm not sure. I think they've come out with some other different clear ones, but the original one, I guess it came out in the early 2000s, I want to say. What? Yeah, women's clothes are kind of strange. Oh, yeah. Guys don't usually worry too terribly much about sizing, so it seems. You know. For girls, there's a lot more curves, therefore there's a lot more measurements to take into account. Plus, some of my measurements are still changing, if you want to know the truth. Oh, goodness, but late puberty, I guess. Let's flip the record. Thank goodness all that acne is over with. It's getting extremely windy outside. Hey, could you guys excuse me for a moment? I've got to run off to the ladies' room again. Just sit tight. Hang on, let me fix my hair for a second. Okay, I'm back. I keep getting like these weird little burps. I guess I'm really full. Or maybe I ate too quickly. I was pretty hungry. I waited a few more hours. Probably the record player. I didn't hear anything, honestly. Oh man. Could have been someone in the hallway when I was gone. I'm not really sure. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I'm sure it is a cure-all. I can recall that kind of thing. Using it for all kinds of stuff. They knew what they were doing. They just didn't care what happened to other people, that's all. They weren't stupid enough to do it. They were just clever enough to lie. Yes, my door leads out of my room and into a hallway. And then that hallway leads down to a restroom where I was. And it's possible a sound came from the hallway, but it's most likely something from the record. This is music from the 19 teens. So. Ah, yes. Hits of my teens. The 19 teens, that is. No, what's that joke from one of those video games where he's like, ah, yes, and now more hits from the 60s. The 1760s, that is. And laughs pompously to himself. It's so funny. If anyone can remember what that's from, please let me know. I just have this free-floating memory of it from something. The deadbolt. The deadbolt's not on the door to my room, honey. It's on the door to the bunker. We're only allowed outside for a short while because of the radiation. All the rest of you people are acclimated due to the fallout, but the rest of us who have been down here in the bunker for 70 years, we're not acclimated, and we would certainly die within hours. That's why I keep my trusty Geiger counter up there in the closet. Oh, and that reminds me. I put a new rack in the closet. You want to see something real swell? Well, of course it's fallout. You have to watch out for fallout of any kind because it can kill you. You silly? Didn't you learn to duck and cover? Yeah, built like a bunker. Deep and wide. You didn't hear it from me? Oh, golly. Yeah, you know, the Geiger counter. I'm not even kidding. Other people in the chat probably remember it. Yes. You must pray. Oh, goodness. Pray for poor Nicole's lost, wayward soul. For she is truly a lamb that is strayed from the fold. Bless you, my child. I know it's a game series. I just like being a smart aleck. I've never played it myself, but I watched my friend play it when I go over to his house, and it's riveting. I like it because of its, I guess it's Americana references. Yes, a wayward lamb, astray from the fold. May she be shepherded back to the light. Oh, goodness. I love it. I go to church with my friends. It's a learning experience. Mutton. I love mutton soup. I crave more exotic meals. I've had just about enough spam, just between you and me. Don't let that get around, though. Got a whole mess of the stuff. Oh, the Geiger counter's in the closet. I put up a really swell rack up there to hold up all of my heeled shoes and such. Because Nicole has a shoe collection problem. I send away for things constantly, and when they arrive, I get so gleeful. Nothing makes me gayer than to see the postman show up with a package for me. I get really excited, I must admit. These days, the most exciting thing that I do is watch my television program. And Ozzy and Harry, it's really not all that riveting. It's more of just a passive watch